Hey Cancer, welcome to your December 2020 reading, and welcome to Sagittarius season. Let's get right into it. How are you feeling this month? There's a couple of planets, Saturn and Jupiter, leave Capricorn this month, which inevitably uh, means that magnifying glass is kind of lifted off of that Capricorn Cancer axis. Ace of Wands. Sagittarius season brings a very optimistic light to your reality. The universe is the Lovers. There's a very light energy to this month for you, Cancer. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, High Priestess. Okay, I want to talk about this before I keep shuffling. So, Ace of Wands and the Lovers. There's a very romantic air to this month for you, Cancer. There's almost like a filter that you see on your life now, but there's nothing. It's just your life, and that's really beautiful. The Lovers represents that there is some choices you will have to make. With the Ace of Wands, you're cultivating a lot of opportunities in your life right now. You are manifesting a lot of situations that are sparking passion within you and sparking fire within you. And so that inevitably is going to bring situations that drive you to have to make decisions. This is what the Lovers is all about. Seven of Pentacles. This is also a card similar to, or a very a required part of the decision-making process is evaluation. The Seven of Pentacles is about looking at what it is that you have in front of you from a very realistic point of view, and being really real with yourself about what is working, what isn't working, what of these pentacles is like worth investing time into, what isn't. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles is all about you, along with the Lovers, when you're in this the situation of having to decide, of having to choose what you're going to invest your energy in. It's very important that before you do so, before you allow yourself to fully jump into that space, that you are evaluating. Six of Cups. This is really good because while you're doing all of this, I feel like most of the circumstances that you're finding yourself in are very very happy, very nostalgic feeling, very comforting. And so this is really good. I feel like the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you are not asking you to, they're not asking you really to give much. You know, there's a lot of receiving going on this month. There's a lot of fruitful like appreciation. You know, even the Seven of Pentacles, there's not a lot that you necessarily are needing to cut out. It's more so just making sure that you're taking that step to evaluate realistically what's going on, even if that means in the opposite regard, you are looking around at your life and you're just paying extra attention and showing a lot of gratitude for what it is that you have manifested in your life. You know what I mean? This is like, I feel the main message with this card is like the Seven of Pentacles is you taking that moment amidst all of this bright, fiery, like romantic energy that's swirling around you. This is you taking a moment amidst all of that like beautiful dreaminess to look around and say, okay, this is what I've done. Look at all that I've expanded upon. Look at all that I've attracted. Look at all that I have built for myself. You know what I mean? That's a very necessary step for you to take. That is going to allow you to recognize your level of security that you have right now, to empower you to jump into that dream space more, to live in this Six of Cups space. The Six of Cups is, like I was saying, that like nostalgia, the happy like feeling. You know what I mean? It's almost like a rom-com. I feel like Cancer, you have very like romantic energy this month. I'm not gonna lie. But this is very much what your month is going to look like. Again, that magnifying glass being taken off of Capricorn is really going to lighten your load up this month. Now, the High Priestess. This card is, in my opinion, the best way to navigate this very abstract, romantic, dreamy time that's going on for you right now. The High Priestess is all about, kind of like I was saying before, with taking that moment to acknowledge everything that you have going on around you. The High Priestess is about remaining seated in a position of like non-reactivity, meaning you can just neutrally sit and observe what it is that you have going on in your life and not react to it, not be overwhelmed by it or overly like head in the clouds about your life. This is what I was talking about with like adding the realism, you know what I mean? Grounding yourself in the reality. The High Priestess is a way to equalize yourself between this very like subconscious, abstract 12th house type energy and you know, the more realistic day to day how it shows up in your reality. The High Priestess is just overall really great because nobody can really touch the High Priestess. The High Priestess is just chilling with all of this truth, because like the High Priestess is observing everything. So like the High Priestess, you're kind of chilling with yourself. You're aware of everything that you're doing. You're aware of what it is that you have, you know, burning in the, or stewing like in the pot that you want to you know, cultivate further. Like you have a really good understanding and just you're seated very well internally right now. Like no matter like the craziness that's going on around you right now, all this excited like romantic energy, you can like kind of receive it and be like, holy shit, this is like amazing, and I'm like on top of directing it too. You know what I mean? Like you don't feel taken out by the extremes of this month. As I say that, Nine of Wands comes out. Nine of Wands comes out. Yeah, if you adopt the High Priestess space, I feel like um, you don't really experience the extremes of this month. If you, it is a possibility that amidst you um, being in this very creative space, right? Like I feel like you're going to be having a lot of just ideas. Like I said, it feels very 12th house vibes to me, like very Piscean vibes. That's how like the Lovers and Ace of Wands looks for you, Cancer specifically. That's just the vibe I get. The While you're experiencing all of this stuff, there's going to be a lot of new circumstances and situations that are coming in this month. That's apparent with the Ace of Wands. And with the Lovers, it may have to do with the love situation. So with the Nine of Wands, this is just really important for you to understand now ahead of time that all of this stuff is going on. That way you don't get like hella insecure about the offers that are coming in. What do I mean by insecure? I mean that, or maybe insecure isn't the word I meant to use. The Nine of Wands feels like an unworthiness, right? Like this stuff may come in and you don't feel like you feel so overwhelmed by the newness of it. You feel so overwhelmed by the sheer like abruptness of it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this month is very exciting in a lot of ways for you, and it's coming at you full speed. And I feel like towards the end of the month, there is opportunity for romance to find you, Cancer. And I feel like when that time comes, the Nine of Wands, you may feel the urge to be like, I kind of want to hide behind this energy. Like I don't really feel comfortable. Like oh my gosh, you know what I mean? Like whatever it is for you, I feel like it's what's the easiest thing I can compare it to? I feel like it's when you get super excited at the idea of something and then like you actually have it in front of you and then now you're all of a sudden nervous or like, when you're going to like Six Flags, you may be really excited that you're going to go to Six Flags and then you actually get there in the parking lot and you're like really scared shitless. That kind of feeling. Like I feel like this month you're riding high when it comes to these situations happening in other areas of your life, and then when it bleeds into the love aspect, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I wasn't prepared for this, but like this is being filmed at the end of November, so you're prepared. Love you. um Yeah, that's what I feel like this Nine of Wands is. That's why I feel like the High Priestess is an important space to embody because it'll give you footing. You know, an offer may come in, somebody may come into your life where you're like, ooh, yeah, that. I'm not necessarily making any moves, but like, if you come over here and invade my space, I'm like well aware of everything that's been going on. Like I've been sitting calm, cool, collected, aware of the reality, but also very in touch with my dreams and what I'm manifesting. So you kind of have the ability to spot it out. You know what I mean? Like instead of being insecure, like oh my gosh, like I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know why my insecure Cancer voice sounds like that. I'm sorry. I'm doing a sturdy right now. But like that we all know this feeling, because like the thing about this card is like the wands are right behind him. Like he could just turn around and feel like secure. That's like I feel like Cancers when we get in that position, we're like we don't want to see what's behind us. Like we just want to cling. Like we're actively perpetuating the feelings by clinging on to the one wand and not turning around. It's valid. It is valid because I will admit you. I'll indulge this as a Cancer moon. If you don't prepare mentally, you can be taken out by like that wave of intensity can be very intense. I feel you. So you can be taken out by it if you don't like mentally prepare. So I will give you that. It is harder if you don't prepare. It will feel like, oh, I'm gonna cling to this wand. Like let's do that instead. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you this now. That way you can just be open to it. Because we have the Knight of Cups, which we already kind of talked about. Ten of Cups. That looks really promising to me. Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Lovers, bottom of the deck, the Tower. Yeah, Cancer. The end of December looks very love filled for you. The Knight of Cups, like I was kind of touching on earlier, this is that love coming in. This is that offer being made. This is either somebody coming into your reality or you coming into somebody else's. This could be you extending that cup out. This is a very, whether this is like romantic as far as like a partner showing up this month for you. For some, yes. For some, maybe not. But whether it's in the form of a person or not, this energy of love is what is palpable for you this month. It's what is literally filling you this month. So you embodying that loving energy within yourself, you will be the Knight of Cups to other people as well, just in your day to day. You're in a more giving, emotionally giving and free place. So yeah, this is definitely representative of the position that you will be taking and also what will be bestowed upon you this month. Ten of Cups, ultimate fulfillment emotionally. This is happiness and fulfillment on a level that goes way beyond what can be triggered from just looking around you. This is the type of like abundance and love that is felt. This is the type of fulfillment that you feel on the inside. Nobody can take it away from you. It's not based upon anything that's going on materially. That's the kind of love that is destined for you, Cancer. That connection that reaches beyond just this three-dimensional world, but that is built upon a much more intricate and elaborate foundation in the esoteric realm. Bottom of the deck being the Tower. December 2020 for you holds a lot of major life shakeups. Things are changing for you, Cancer. When it comes to love, things are changing. December 2020 marks the turn for you. The sun enters Capricorn on the 22nd, and there's a full moon in your sign on the 29th. I feel like around the full moon is really going to be the gateway for this to come through. The sun's going to be lighting up your your opposite house, your seventh house, um, house of relationships and love and true love. That's all coming with the new tower that you're building. These are the things that are going to exist in this new tower for you. It's time for the singular, isolated tower to come down. I love you, Cancer. Enjoy this month. Strap in. I'll see you in January.